We share facial expressions that make my mother apologize when she sees me. She remembers you. As vivid as the gunfights provoked within arm's length of my 7-year-old ears, and the ringing never stopped. It still swells in octaves more piercing when coincidence brings us to cross. You pretend not to see me, as you did in the market, on the downtown subway, on the street outside of your office when I followed you, didn't look back. Didn't decipher me from City Clutter. You trained yourself to ignore and bury like mistakes. Like the Father's Day, I stood in the reverse of your wooden door with a hand-drawn card and a bottle of Old Spice. I knocked my 9-year-old knuckles red, blue inflections black, made excuses for you, made myself accept them too, protect you from sorrow, calcified my tears into rocks too heavy to pebble down cheeks, didn't want you to see me cry. Back to my mother's blue Buick Regal, 12 years tougher, skin tan leather-like, voice lumped harsh, and throw back on your porch again, knock knuckles back to the crimson that came from trying to grab your attention, you rolling stone, you moved like you were none of my business. New whereabouts, concrete concealed like a family secret, protected under the lock and key of mouth and tongue, until your niece broke your safe. She spoke me a map to follow, collected her words, crumbled them from tongue to street, traced them to your second chance doorstep, to your start over family. There were no introductions as I sat in your kitchen for the first time since you broke court orders and made me wait outside of bars, outside of liquor stores, outside of drug houses while you taught yourself addiction in your kitchen, felt 9 years old again, tried not to well up into stones, dusted sadness from my face, gave you room to justify your silence. Returned with alienating thickness, you looked at me, offered neither hug nor handshake as the doors we closed between our turned backs. Quicksand tears broke restraint as I finally began to blame myself for you and my mother splitting, like that porch that held my voice silent, like that marketplace smile that found me curious, fixed me bitter, and left me feeling like the city clutter you trained yourself to ignore.